Hello and welcome back to Fire Emblem Engage. Why are we at this board? Well, it's not for achievements, it's for donations. Now, I don't necessarily want to donate right now, because we don't really have anything we could donate to that I want. I don't want Solm's one, because look at what you get. You get bond fragments, rare vegetables, and eggs. Woo. Same with Elusia. Don't need it. But Brodia gives you 7 times the amount of silver, 7 times the amount of steel, and 7 times the amount of iron. And then Furinate also gives you a fair chunk. So I was thinking that in theory, if we had any control over the matter, we would want to do Brodian missions. I'm guessing if you're on a lower difficulty, you can then choose the skirmishes you want to do by the type of material that you want. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. I am wondering whether, and this is probably an earlier game thing, whether heavily donating in someone like Brodia early would have allowed us to have more materials later. And there is a monetary value on materials as well. If we go all the way over here, all the way over, it's quite a trek, but all the way down this way and along here and all the way to the shop, we can find the monetary value of all of those things. So, let's get Princess Tamara over here. So, steel ingots are 500 gold per ingot. Look at that, that's for 1. And these are the 5,000 gold for 1.
Feel free to come again.
So if we got a singular extra silver ingot out of that, that would be worth 5,000 gold in terms of like actual value for resources. So, going back to our map, if we were to do this, in theory, like, if we had ever got Brodian stuff, right? Instead of getting 5, let's say we got 5 silver, we get 7, that's 10,000 gold that we've just saved there. Remembering that you can also, like, do it in the, you can also change silver into steel, into iron, and you can get a heavy amount of that as well. So, in theory, it would solve all of our resource problems. So, if you were to go for the most optimal playthrough, what I think you would try and do is you would try and probably upgrade Brodia to level 4 and do it before you get to doing all the Brodian missions so that you end up with more of these materials. It's a difficult one though, because obviously you have to have that capital up front, which we didn't have outside of the DLC, which straight up gave us money which we used for clothing. Which, by the way, also lowered the amount of materials that we had, weirdly, although it also gave us materials. But anyway, so it's just something to think about. Also, if we hadn't donated to these two, because these only give you bond fragments, we could have potentially donated in here, but then our bond fragments, is this why we had a lot of bond fragments at one point? Because we were doing a lot of Elusia and Soul missions? I don't know. Also, we tended to donate after we'd done the area, which was not very smart. Anyway, just a thought. Anyway, we don't really need to worry about that. Oh yeah, one other thing. I don't know what that chipmunk is at the top. I know what the cross swords are. That's a fight. What's a chipmunk? That's a weird symbol. So we're going to have a look at that on the world map as we discuss what we're going to do. Now, is the clothing that we're wearing a clue? It could be. We might be doing Marth's Paralog. But before we do, all the way up here, see, so that's the cross swords that we saw. Right? That's in the right location. Oh, it's left here? Okay, that's kind of weird. And along here. So is this the chipmunk? Rutile Marmot. Yeah. Okay, so I guess that's the chipmunk location, unless this is the chipmunk location? Yeah, it also has the marmot, but there's nothing we can do here. It's just kind of weird that it's marked on your map, right? I guess it's just saying it's a thing that you haven't got yet and it's available right now. If you had a mission there, you could get the marmot. Huh. These are things that you just don't see on Maddening because there's absolutely no purpose whatsoever to them, but it's interesting that they exist. Okay. Right. A place of significance to Emblem Marth. Now, by the way, I did think about moving on the main story, and I did think about doing this one. It makes sense to me, however, to do the Marth one now because it's the final one of our base 12 emblems, and it makes a lot of sense to do that just in my head. It is the same difficulty as the main story, and these are generally more difficult than the main story, so it could be that we fail, do the main story, and come back, but anyway, I'm going to try not to do that. A place of significance to Emblem Marth. Here, the Divine Dragon will face an important trial, the Broken Castle. Let's go. I have some people I want to bring on this mission. Namely, I want to bring Panette to check whether the lance thing works. It should work. There's no reason it shouldn't, but that's what I want to look at. Paralog, the Hero King.
Odd. This looks very similar to Altea Castle.
Altea Castle. Is that a place in your world?
That's right. It's where I grew up. After it fell into enemy hands, my allies and I took it back.
You lost your home?
The Dolar Empire, led by the Shadow Dragon Medius, attacked. His forces overran the castle. The castle knights offered protection, and many soldiers fell while aiding my escape. On that day, I learned the true meaning of powerlessness. Allies like Princess Sida and the mercenary Ogma helped me retake my homeland. My people call me the Hero King, but I think the real heroes are those who helped me to win. That's why I fight. For all those who believed in me, I want to deliver on their hope.
I think I know what you mean. I want a future of peace with my friends and allies. That vision pushes me to be my best.
You have grown strong in your battles, and are more than worthy of their faith in you. Now they stand beside you, ready to share your burden. Your struggles are not yours alone.
My friends and family have brought me all this way. I owe them so much.
Keep those feelings close to your heart, and you are certain to overcome this trial.
Trial?
Battle me now. This is the trial bestowed upon you. Best me in combat to strengthen our bond. Win, and you will draw more power from me.
Let the battle begin. I'll show you I can overcome this or any trial.
I just realized this is another one which can reference what has happened in the story, because you can't do the Marth paralog until after you get Marth back, which means it's after all of the story stuff. So I'm guessing that's what has led to the change in the Divine Dragon's demeanor, the little bit more aggressiveness, you know. It makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. Anyway, unit selection. You know what? Let's look at the map first. So this is interesting. Would love those. However, the wall is impassable, including flyers. So we could warp in here. Yeah, I'm actually thinking, right? Hear me out for crazy move. We warp Mavier in here. We immediately Great Aether, and we let him just tank all of this. These are all backup units. I think this is fine. I think that could be interesting. Okay, that's a thought. So there's just a bunch of units here, right? Just in general, just a bunch of units. Bunch of units, bunch of units. Over this side, there's a lot of emblem energy. Like an awful lot of emblem energy over there. That's interesting. I wonder why. There's Marth. This looks like a really straightforward map. But, okay, so there's a thief that's going to appear there and try and leave out that section, right? That seems obvious, maybe, unless there's a thief that goes this way. Why is there emblem energy there? Oh, because you can go around the outside. There's the thief. So this thief is going to try and go round the outside. No. How are they? They're going to try and go round this side and then escape out there, maybe? Okay, so we could try and kill that guy turn one as well. That would be nice. Okay, I have some thoughts. Unit selection. Veil being out seems that that could be sensible here. There are a couple of archers, but Gold Mary could be good. Although Veil just got a new weapon upgrade. Just trying to think about what I need on this map in particular. It's a kind of an odd map. I'm trying to think if there's anyone I could take out as well. So you're fine. I have 3 healers, but that's okay because one of them's a dancer. 4 healers. I could maybe switch Hortensia, but then I don't have my warp. I could switch warp on someone else. This doesn't feel like a Kagetsu map. Honestly, I'm looking at this map thinking, I don't really need him. He doesn't really do anything for us here. Yeah, I think I would prefer to bring Gold Mary over Kagetsu. Okay, that I think makes our map slightly better, and then swap spaces. So I am thinking Mauvier starts like here. Hortensia can then warp Mauvier in here. I think that's a great move to get all the chest items. Yeah. You could even grab the first one without even activating Great Aether. We could teleport someone else in to help him on the next turn. That'd be good. Panette, I'm going to use you to kill that unit. So we'll move her back here. And she can get that unit. Let's see. Mauvier is going to be teleported away. Louis, you want to be near the front. So Louis is probably wanting to be here, but actually not because there's magic users. Do we need a key for the gate? Probably not. It's destructible. Okay. Just checking ranges. This is fine if he's here. Although actually it would probably be better to have it something like this. Yeah, that makes more sense. These 3 are going to group up. Those 2 are going to go join in, and then you're going to fly over the top. Yeah, except I'm going to do this. Cool. Let's save and try it. It doesn't seem too bad, but maybe it is. Maybe it's terrible. Right. Let's fight. I don't think there's anything we need to worry about.
I'd hate to embarrass myself fighting you, so don't expect this to be easy.
Defeat Emblem Marth. Defeat We Are Defeated. Okay.
Where to?
So, immediately, warp. Mauvier. Here. See you, Mauvier. Didn't get the charge of warp refunded, unfortunately.
Right away.
But that's okay. I've also heard this music before, I'm certain. But probably in 3 houses. Wonderful. Glad we did that for an antitoxin. Those are definitely equivalent value items. So I could do this. I'm also thinking... I'm like, if I move a couple of spaces, is that not? Like, move here, get danced, and then move... I can move another couple. I could just attack with a ranged weapon. I think I'd just prefer to do this. Then immediately we should be able to check what we can use. I can't use Brionic. Okay, so you just can't use it. Fair enough, we've learned. So I can't use it no matter what. Got it. Okay, well, you know, no harm, no foul. Yeah, I want to attack you. Let's see what we got. Brave Lance, maybe? Well, what does the most damage? You got one that does 24, that's Tearfang. Tearfang. Okay, hit him with Tearfang then. They don't even attack back, apparently.
Raise your sword!
I was doing Override. I did not intend to do that. Although that is interesting, because I can go to the other side of them now. Okay, wait here. So now you're stuck in there. That actually worked out pretty well. You know what I forgot to do? This, which is, I know, something I do each time, but it is worthwhile in certain circumstances. It's what lets me do these ridiculous turns occasionally. Or at least what lets me form it in my head, as in the strategy. Right. Grab all of them. There we go. Cool. Right. This is fine. Next up. Now, I don't want to go straight for the door. I want to clear out this side first. I don't know if that's sensible, but that's what I want to do. Let's work this out. I'm thinking if you end here... If you end here, maybe that would work. Yeah, that could work. Okay. And then we have you, like, Okay, I'm working out where people need to
I'm
go.
your
You're
knight
gonna
to
go there
command.
with Silver Dagger. Okay. This is fine. I want the archer to shoot him, potentially, but maybe I move you here in Dragon Vein. Yeah, so if I Dragon Vein there, who can attack this one? So, who can attack in this square? No, I need him to be there. Okay. Gonna be there, which means you're gonna be here. This is fine.
Understood.
You're gonna go 1 square forward. You're gonna
As you
move
wish.
here.
I've got this.
You're gonna go there. That's fine. Then you're gonna go here in Dragon Vein. Okay. And then Gold
Ready for
Mary
me?
is gonna fly up this way. And then John.
Sounds perfect.
I forgot we had so many characters.
The choice is yours.
You're gonna go there. Could have danced and warped another character this turn, I realized, but not a huge deal. Oh, there's the thief. Okay, so they stole an elixir. They stole a speed tonic. This is fine. You're shooting Zelkov at 14%. He hits you back. That's fine. Okay. Wait, we sealed defense? Or he sealed our defense. Yeah, that makes more sense. It's just where it popped up. I was like, that doesn't seem right. Okay. Kill.
How beat you?
That's a nice crit. 7%.
This love is a crime.
Okay. Obtained the secret book. And you're going to start moving along here. Is he in danger if I do this? I want to know what's in the chest. The silver great axe. That's pretty good. I don't think he's in danger. He can only be attacked by 2 things. Maybe he's in danger. 64? What the? That's super high. When's he going to be hit for 35? Twice. He's dead. What? Wait, can I rescue him? Okay. New plan. I have saved Mavier. Okay. Well, what was that you got? You got a speed tonic and an elixir. All right, something we don't use, and something worth 300. So 500, 300. Like I think it's worth 300 gold. Okay, so maybe not the highest priority targets we've ever dealt with. Okay, you're gonna attack the unit next to you because this is free.
Sorry.
There we go.
Farewell to you.
Nice crit at 11%.
You were a worthy opponent.
First health bar down. I'm not sure how I feel about multiple health bars on a basic unit, but you know, and I don't feel like I have a choice either. Attack. We can use the silver great lance. That doesn't get us a kill, but he gets us close. We'd be better off Brave Lance, though, because then we have a higher chance of doing any damage. So let's do it. There we go. Okay. I can also tell that these guys are much stronger because I'm actually gaining XP against them, which we were not for a while. You're going to go here. And you're going to attack with, well, whatever can hit. 74. That'll work. Nice. Wait, we didn't kill it? Oh. Jean? You wanna do the honors? There we go. I didn't even check the hit percentage. Doesn't matter.
Are you watching over me?
Yeah, see, he got a chunk of XP. He shouldn't usually get that much XP out of that fight. Attack in here. And that'll be a kill. Okay.
Excuse me.
Forgive us.
That's fine. Get Speed Taker going, which is good. You can now move here. Yeah, to set that up. And you could move up this way. Follow. Up here and fog. Okay. Oh, they can't hit? That's kind of funny. Okay. I can give somebody another turn. I think I give Mavier another turn and I get him closer to the front line. Seems like the kind of thing that we're going to need to do.
Thanks.
Okay. Let's run him up here. Iron Bow obtained. Also, I realized that in theory with Mavier, you can wait to get him to defense, then dance him. Huh. Interesting. The thieves are all leaving. I don't know if there's too much we can actually do about that. Yeah. Oh, I think one of the thieves is leaving because some of the thieves are leaving because we stole what they were going to steal. That's very funny. Can move Panette up here in theory. I don't know if this is a sensible move for us. I'm going to move Panette here. I might just be wasting her time. I think we have to run forward and Great Aether. Yeah, I think we have to do that. Oh. Okay, I'm going to reload that one. Kind of thought that he had the same movement as Seedall. Oh no, because wait. We already moved him. I see, yeah. I thought they were standing next to each other for some reason. Anyway, move up here, dance him. So now he gets the defense up.
You have saved
nice. Okay. See, he keeps his defense up here. He can now move into this square, which is a square where people die, which is always nice to see. Followed by Great Aether with Ragnell to increase their defense. Okay. But you see, we're just built differently, so we're not going to die there. Alright, you're going to go here with your Killer Lance, and you're just going to wait. You're going to go there. Go here. And you're going to join the left-hand group. As are you. Right. Right-hand group. Oh, wait, these guys. If I take you out, what's the safe squares? Oh, okay, interesting. So I'm looking to have you in that corner, I guess. So I'm looking to do something like this. Yeah, okay, weird. Oh, but you can attack here. Okay, don't waste all your charges on nonsense. Don't waste all your charges on nonsense. Just say it a couple times for me to get it. Okay. Do that. You can then kind of be with that squad. Let's see how this goes. That's a lot of damage. We should start getting tankiness soon, but you know, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, that is a lot of damage. Okay, the chain attacks are a little much. Might be worth getting him the thing that makes chain attacks not hit him. That would be useful. We're being smashed all over the place. Okay. Well, at least we're not going to die in the same spot as everyone else. Live.
Alas.
Alright, so he died. And it didn't even attack on that side. Alright. Lesson learned. Okay. Time crystal. Let's go back to our turn. Okay, I'm kind of thinking Panette. I'm going to bring you back because honestly, you're not doing anything over there. And then I'm going to use Rescue on Panette in order to just bring her back into the squad. Okay. Then I'm thinking that you actually need to be on this side. Unfortunately. Now, tanky dude needs to be over here. What's your speed? Speed is 2956. So, we're currently getting outsped. Okay, we can avoid being outsped. Oh no, we would be outsped no matter what we do. Okay. So, we're going to be double hit. Double hit on a 56. So that is 56 take away 30, 26, 52. Who will live? Okay, actually we'll live even better because I just did that. You're going to be here. You're going to be here. You could probably stay on this side. It's fine. You need to move to this side. You're going to join this side. And we're going to dance Divine Dragon forward. Potentially to bait an attack, I think?
Kind of you.
I think I'd be happy to just bait an attack. Honestly, I don't think we're in too much danger if I just do this. If I do this. let's not make it super dangerous. And then maybe Chain Guard, just to be sure. Yeah, let's try that. So it's a 9% to hit anyway. Yeah, okay. So what we're doing is we're aggroing that group forward. Yeah. This is fine. We knew we were going to be hit for quite a lot. But that wasn't an issue. They're now moving forward. Cool. This is fine. I am considering going in here and setting them all on fire. You know. That's very tempting. Can these guys attack over the wall? Yeah, they all have tomahawks. Oh. That's interesting. So chain attacks are crazy here. Okay. Yeah, so they could all attack over that wall, unfortunately. Could sit here and just go Blazing Lion. Like this. It's definitely interesting. Let's do it. I like it.
There's my opening.
So. They're now all on fire. We also got a level up, so he gets extra strength. Nice. Love to see it. You are going to go into extreme danger territory. That's okay. Silverblade can hurt, but it's okay. Seeing how bad we're at here. I could use the Levin Sword to attack. Logic for using the Levin Sword. I'm just checking here hit percentages. The logic for using the Levin Sword is that we could hit somebody, right? And they could not hit us back. However, we do 0 damage with it. So let's switch to the Liberation. And let's wait. Andreo's going to move here. He is going to engage and blast that unit. Well, one of these units. Yeah. Blast him. Okay. That's fine. He only hit once, which is also worrying. You could move up here. You could also be in this corner, I suppose. This would be fine. Then you can longbow shot someone like this one. Okay. There you got Luna. So it did damage, which then applies a debuff. Okay. You're going in here, applying Dragon Vein. Okay, Jean is now no longer in danger. We chain guard him. Now on this side, well, this seems like an obvious move. Yeah, that seems easy.
Allow me.
Nice. Okay. If I take you out, that square is safe. Perfect. So I'm going to move you here. Do a little spear attack. do a little Worm Slayer attack. Okay.
I have this.
We got the kill. Nice.
Sorry if that was too
What we
much.
like to see. Then move up here, and we'll do a Mend just to get Mavier back up to where he should be. Awesome. Now we could potentially move Mavier forward 1 square to take a hit. However, this archer is going to come in as well. So we're going to just wait Mavier. Okay. Who doesn't move? Oh, Panette. Oh, and Hortensia. Alright, Panette can go here. Is this the last turn of her engage? It is. Okay, well, nothing we can do about that. Then Hortensia is going to move in here. Nice. Let's see how this goes. So they all take a little damage for being in the fire. Yeah, some of them are escaping. That's fine. Low percentage after the chain attacks. That was a 10% hit. They hit twice, by the way, just as a point of order. It's 10% they hit twice. Okay, they just missed 263, so, you know. That's fine, I guess. And an 80 again. Okay. Now you're attacking in melee? Yeah, so we got to attack back first. Al. He gets smashed, but then he bounces against the person behind and stays where he is. Okay, they're moving in. Okay. It's chaos. It's absolute chaos. Okay. Let's figure this out. Let's do this side first. This side's easier. Right. Both of you are going to be out. You can potentially attack the archer from here. Doesn't really get me what I want. You could attack the archer from there. Again, doesn't really get me what I want. And the archer has 2 health bars. What's going on with that archer? Okay. We could potentially try and hurt this guy. How are we getting in here? I could do this, obviously, and kill one. Then dance. Yeah. Can you kill this guy in melee range? You'd be attacked over the wall by the magic user. That's the problem. I mean, yeah, let me not worry about that for right now. Can you kill this guy in melee range? No. Okay. Can you kill him with this? No. You get a health bar. Okay. Let's try it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do Twin Strike, and I'm going to hit this one. And I'm going to kill it with... wow, Twin Strike doesn't kill? That's horrific news. Alright, we'll do that then.
If this is war, so be it.
That's a huge amount of damage we just struck down. For not a kill. Okay. You can attack in here. And that gets us a kill. Okay.
I'll assist.
Wonderful.
No apologies.
So that clears that one. I was then thinking I move forward like this. Then could hit with something like the Brave Axe. Okay. Then go here. I don't think they can actually attack him. I think that's untrue. Because we're going to put down Fox.
Valiant effort.
Okay. So your job is now to attack this guy. With the silver dagger and getting a kill. Perfect. That's what we want to see.
Excuse me.
It makes a difference that we use the silver dagger because I'm delivering. Oh, right, that's her level. Perfect. But it makes a difference because now we've got poison applied. So now, if I do this and quadruple hit, it will apply poison on the hits. Or it won't apply poison, but it will do extra damage due to the poison. Which means we do a lot of damage. Okay. Also hoping that the ones across the wall just won't attack. I don't know if that's a good hope, but you know, it's what I'm hoping for. And then this will kill on 85%. Let's go.
I have this.
Nice.
That's how a lady does it.
So the only person in danger here is Gold Mary. And Gold Mary has high res and high health, so should live. Yeah, you only got 20 speed, although your speed goes up to 25 here. Either way, we don't get doubled. 23 versus 63 or 61. Actually, looking at this, you would have to use Thoron, so it's going to be 63. 63 take away 23 is 40, and we would not die. So that's fine. This side is dangerous, though. Right. We do have an AoE move we could do. We can, in theory, get you, blast them, and stop every single one of these guys from moving minus you. If I had another turn, maybe. The negative with that is obviously that they all have arranged and can just throw their things. You're a little bit... You need to be tankier if you're going to stand there. Although you do have holdout, and you didn't use it. You could start killing units as well. That would probably help. We could move one square to the right. And then you can't attack over the wall with your Levin sword. And you won't get chain attacks in here, which are doubled. We could retreat the whole line back to this area. Now that puts Marin in a little bit of danger, but she's not in as much danger as you think, because she can only be attacked by one of them, because they only have a range of 2, so they can only attack her there. We could move the line back. I could also move you out the line if I wanted to, like down here. Just working out where I would have people. So if I... So you could move next to him. I would love for you to still be able to attack. What's the furthest range you can... You can still attack from here, right? So this is the furthest range back we can go realistically, right? So let's do that. Because him attacking seems useful. Because then we're at least doing something with our turn.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
We've reduced one enemy. And I gave him Speed Taker, so now he's getting even better speed, so he will start to get to the outspeeding part at some point. You could go here. We could also engage you. That's an interesting idea. How far back can you go? Well, realistically, you have to go here then, I think. You could swap position with somebody. Thinking, can you get there? Yeah, if I put you here, Fog, I could then swap positions with you in a second. But then the question is, if I put Fog down, can Jean make it here or here? His movement would be reduced by 1 in each square? No, because the reason I need to know where Jean can go is because I want Jean to use Recover or something similar on him. Yeah, so you have to go here. That's fine. Jean has to go here. And then use Recover. That's fine. Your square now looks like this square, probably? Well, it would have to be here, right? Because then you can hit... Yeah, because then you could probably sit there. That makes sense. We could use Bonded Shield on you, I guess. Yeah, we could engage and try that. Bonded Shield. It only hits him, but that's okay. Yeah, so you would then move down here, use your elixir. And then you would go here and use Dragon Vein. Yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. And it also blocks them from hitting Zelkov, not that they would. But okay, let's try this. So you are attacking over the wall. You have to use Thoron. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. The rest of them can't attack because there's a wall. You're attacking Marin, 41%. You didn't hit. She hits back twice, applies poison. Also is max level, so probably shouldn't get as much XP. Or we shouldn't try and get her XP. 6% hit chance for them. Wonderful. It is setting up a chain attack though, which is part of the problem. That's 10% hit chance. Except they're dead.
Stay focused.
Okay. Get behind me triggers. Okay. 10% hit chance. We crit. Alright.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Apparently, we have a laser and we're going to use it. Yeah, the thieves are going to leave. But we knew this. At this point, it was obvious. Okay, so they are aggroed, but they actually can't move because of the door.
I have been waiting for you. Do you believe you can best me?
The door opened. Alright. Well, that's interesting. So the door opens when you aggro. I would like to finish what we're doing on the left-hand side. But we could potentially be fine with this. That's an interesting one. Unyielding is going to be a problem for us. Right. These guys are not backup units. No, so we could, in theory, send Mavier down there to tank. That's probably an idea. These guys are going to head down here eventually. They're worth a lot of XP. That's the reason I want to deal with them. And I'm sure it's because we aggroed that unit. That's why it's happening like this. I'm going to redo. I know it might seem like we shouldn't, but we're going to redo. So, I think we're fine from here. Yeah, we're fine from here. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to move you into this square and you're going to attack like this. There we go. Which will also be okay.
Excuse me.
There we go.
Oh no!
So she heals up to 34.
Mistakes?
That's fine, gets the same level up. Just checking. So these guys can hit for 54. What's this one? When unit has weapon advantage, always falls up. Oh, okay. So it's going to be 54 hitting against 23, which is 31. And we also have this, so we take 5 less damage. Yeah, so we should be fine. We should take 26 damage if we get hit. You're going to then head here and use your quadruple hit, which we are doing on this square so that we're not on the side that has the... yeah. So we're not on the side that has the magic user. She'll be fine, because she'll switch to a weapon which can counter and be fine, basically. Then we're going to move Panette around here, and we're going to kill this unit with the Tomahawk, which will work because it worked last time. Because we haven't changed anything about Panette's turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because fundamentally, because we had the attacks in the same order, it does the same thing. That's the way it works. I think. You're going to move here. You're going to move here. I think what we did was absolutely fine here. I don't think there was an issue with any of this. I'm just double checking. Yeah, no issue. Heal.
Others must need you as well.
Cool. You went back here, engaged, used bonded shield. You went back here, you attacked first, so this might not work because I've changed order, but it should work still.
Beg for forgiveness. Stay focused.
Yeah, we're in a different line, but that's okay. Should still be fine. You're gonna go here. We'll be absolutely okay. We'll use an elixir. Also, 2 might be attacked on the right-hand side, which, you know, will cause different things to happen. Let's see. That's a miss. That's no damage. That's a hit. That's a no damage. Okay. That's fine. You're attacking in here. 0% crit. The thing I was worried about there was that they would somehow be able to throw a crit in, which would then kill us. But no, did not happen. Good. Because I was thinking because Pandreo got crits, they would then have the crit. But that's not how it worked, so that's fine. Pandreo gets a kill.
A chance to grow.
Wonderful. And then... yeah, no crit there, so you didn't get the instant kill. That's okay. This is fine. Now we get to see if Marth aggroes. He shouldn't, because we didn't aggro the magic user. Yeah, he didn't aggro. Although, interestingly, this unit did. Which is just very weird, right? Maybe Marth aggroes if a unit tries to go through this door. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out a logical reason. Okay. I mean, this seems really good. Like, that seems... not Vein of Fog. Engaging. Followed by Torrential Roar there. That seems really good. Let's do it.
I've made my choice.
Blast him. Great. So none of them can move. Well, we can keep them like that. It's fine. You two out. So these guys can still attack along here. That's fine. We have high Avo even without him as well. That's the thing to remember. Our Avo is actually really high. We could also just do something like this. And then stick you here. And that would work, right? So if we stuck those two there, that then effectively forces them to attack down like this. Although you do have... you don't have a Tomahawk. You do. So you could potentially Tomahawk here, but... what I'm meaning is these guys would have to attack down like that. They wouldn't really be able to do that many chain attacks, if any. Yeah, they would be able to do one chain attack here. So potentially we'd be fine-ish. Especially if I moved up here in Bondage. If I moved into that square and used Bondage Shield, we could do some good work. Okay. Now, having said that, how do I get to that situation?
I must focus.
Could also just attack in here, which is what I'm going to do. Yeah, let's do this to start with. Okay.
I'll assist.
Nice assist. We heal. We heal.
I still have a lot to learn.
Nice. Didn't get any XP, but that's okay. The purpose of that was just to get rid of that person who can chain attack, meaning that if they want to chain attack, they have to move somebody into this square. We could also try and get you around here to dance, which would then allow us to have another fog, but let's not worry about that. Mavier is clear now. Could swap this person Mavier and then start shooting arrows over the wall. That'd be interesting. Don't think that's really what we're looking for right now, though. Right. I'm thinking I move you here, and I chuck one of these in. That's a good one. Okay.
Excuse me.
There we go.
Were you raised by wolves?
That clears that one. You can now just move out the way again. Okay. Opens up a little space. Trying to work out how I can end this in the right position here. Just thinking about it. You need to blast the unit next to us. That's how I can end in this in the position I want to end in. So, ooh. Maybe. Yeah, this will work. Potential. What's your defense? Defense is 20. You're attacking at 64. 64 with a speed of 35. Okay, so you would be doubled. You would not be doubled. Okay, so you need to kill this unit. No, but you need to use Bonded Shield. So how am I killing this unit? I have a double. I can double someone's turn. That's how I'm killing that unit. Okay. What I'm saying will all make sense in a minute once I work this out. It make more sense to do this. It can crit, and I don't think the 1 damage is going to matter.
I'll assist.
Okay, the 1 damage still didn't matter. I was worried when he assisted. That's fine. You're going to move here. You're then going to attack back with the, I don't know, spear maybe? What's your speed look like with all of these? Your speed looks awful with every weapon. Okay. Then you might as well use this one. Hit him. Just kill him.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Now the true battle begins.
Not ideal, but that worked. I'm thinking you move in here. And then I'm thinking you move down here. And use Bonded Shield. Okay. You should live a hit, right? Because you're going to take 20 damage off one of these hits. Hit for 30, or for 54. 54 take away 20 is at 34. You live. Okay. You would also live. I could potentially use you as a chain guarder. You would be double hit though. Okay. So this side's fine. Now, ish. Let's move you back here and just attack with El Thunder, because I can.
Sorry.
This is fine. Just do some damage over the wall, basically. Mavier, you could also attack. I don't think this messes up anything if I get the kill either. I think this is just fine.
I'll assist.
Okay. It might mess something up if I don't get the kill, actually, now that I think about it, but let's not worry about that. Yeah, because you might attack Zelkov, then... Yeah, okay, so I do actually need to get the kill here. Although your stats are low. I shouldn't have attacked him. What I'm thinking is, if he attacks Zelkov, right, he'll probably miss right now. But then Zelkov will kill him. But then the next person will walk in and attack Zelkov. Yeah, that's not ideal. Definitely not ideal. Zelkov also has lower defense right now. I shouldn't have done those attacks. I think I need to just dance and kill him. Because I think if Zelkov gets hit, he dies either way. So I need to just kill this unit. And then my correct move is to not attack, so Zelkov can't kill the unit next turn. Or on this turn. Yeah, on the next turn, so Zelkov doesn't kill the unit, so that the unit doesn't move, so that Zelkov lives. Let's see. Did I overthink it? Are we okay? No, so they are going for Zelkov. You see, this is what I was worried about. Okay, the miss is good. That puts us back where we should be. Okay. That's really good, because I forgot that they have Smash, so not standing behind him is actually very detrimental to our health. This is fine. Okay, Martha's not aggroed. This is what we were wanting. We want to be able to take Martha on at our own leisure. So, you can now use Fog again. Just trying to think how I get in here. I can also give everyone another turn here, which I should do, because there's no reason not to. I'm thinking I push in, attack, move you here, attack in there. Move you here, attack. Then try and move somebody into that square, attack. It would have to be Seadoll moves into... No, because I just need to leave a square for Seadoll. No, I would want to move somebody into like this square or this square, attack, move Seadoll here. Where can Seadoll move? He can only move that far, so if I want to do an extra one, I need to do it in these squares. Could let them continue coming into us. That would be fine. So, Seadoll would move here. Give another turn to somebody who's standing like here. We'd have somebody standing... Do I want to move one square further back? So somebody here, somebody here, somebody here. I guess so. That would probably be fine. Okay. So, let's move Allcrest here. Let's attack with the killer bow. Let's see how this goes. Luna could get us a kill.
Allow me.
Nope. We'd had to have crit. Oh, they could have got us a kill. Does lower stats though, which is nice. You can now blast him. It doesn't get us the kill, but that's okay.
Excuse me. Look here.
That's fine. Getting the kill was not the main objective there. Just want to move you out of the way, honestly. That's fine. Looking at where we can put people. I'm gonna move Goldmary here because I want to move her forward, but yeah, that's fine. Then this will be okay, I think. Trying to think where we could get. We can move here and try and get Mavier in as well. Yeah.
I'm honored.
Let's get you down this way. Right, let's dance Mavier. There we go. And now I need to think, is there anybody I want to move into the back square? No, I think we're okay, unless I want to just get him back here using Elixir and run forward again. That's okay, yeah, let's do that. Use an Elixir. We now use Golden Dance. Or Goddess Dance, sorry.
Let the lesson begin.
That's fine. And gives us more turns. Okay. You're going to use Fog like here. Okay. I want you in the corner attacking. With whatever is the easiest to attack with. Probably Light Brand will work, but it doesn't really matter, I guess. Why don't you use the spear?
I'll assist.
There we
That
go.
was my
Does not
moment.
matter. Right. Next up. Thinking Zelkov goes here and Fogs in this square. Maybe this square? What I'm trying to do is avoid people hitting Hortensia. Guess what I could do is I could move Louis up there. What's Louis' movement? 5. If Fog was up, he could probably move there. Yeah, this would be fine. Okay. Which case, I'm going to dance you. Okay.
Ha! How merciful.
That's fine. Can now move him into this square and attack somebody and kill them. Each person we attack is another person who can't chain attack.
Excuse me.
That's the way I'm seeing it anyway.
Atone for your sins.
Nice.
Stay focused.
More proper XP. Speed Taker keeps going up. He now has a speed of 44. He does actually double these guys now. Fantastic. You're going to be there. Yeah, let's use Dragon Vein now. Okay, you cannot reach the square I need you to reach. I could do this. This seems bad though. Do I have any of these that hit 2 square, like 1 and 2? That'd be very useful for him. No, I do not. Okay. Could just go with the... Oh, everyone gives me highest res, which will be the mini bow then, probably. Or we go Noble Rapier. Well, then we can be countered. Although we can't be countered. Let's sure, go that. Bonded Shield. We can actually attack this turn. Oh, maybe I should just shoot with the longbow. Yeah, that's probably a better move. Okay. Oh, then I can swap. Oh, that... Yeah, I knew I was going to do that. Sure. That was my plan all along. We now have the Binding Blade, which is just a higher damage thing. It grants defense and res. It can strike at close or long range. That'd be fantastic if I had it equipped, which I don't. Move in here. Mauvier, move in here. Who hasn't moved? Oh, you haven't moved. No, that's fine. That's where I want you. Okay, we might have somebody die this turn. I think I did it right, though. Okay, so Louis takes 11 damage. Oh, it takes 22 damage. Okay, that's fine from the 11 sword. Archer shooting in. Oh, ow. Don't hit. That's good. Very good. Not a chain attack as well, very importantly. He takes more damage. Okay. He's fine. The smash just knocks him back into our unit. Your attack in here should be fine. As long as the 3% doesn't hit. Okay, 3% didn't hit. That's good. You're fine. Because it only does 1 damage, even if it hits. Right. Oh, wait, it's because we had holdout. Oh, well, we live. Okay. That's worrying. That's worrying. These guys are worth XP, though. But, okay. Very slowly walk forward, hit door. Okay. They cannot hurt us if we just, like, simply move out the way this turn. So I need to kill all of these units this turn, right? That's the way I see it. They all have to die. They have multiple health bars, which is going to make this difficult. You can apparently kill the unit next to you. I'm just very surprised. Well, it's not wrong. You can kill him. Do it.
I'll assist.
It would be very beneficial if he could. Okay, well, we missed. I will time crystal that one. That seems like a good time crystal. And that's just a no chance, huh? Yeah, it's a no chance. Okay. You cannot kill that unit. You probably can. Yeah. You can kill him. Killing this unit would be useful. So let's do it. Let's hit him.
Excuse me. Still alive. Beg for forgiveness.
There's our crit. Andreo levels up. Defense and res. Learn the class skill Spell Harmony? Wait, did he not already have the class skill Spell Harmony? Did he learn it again? I guess because we restarted his class, but I thought he kept it. Oh well, whatever. It doesn't matter. We don't have that many other people who use tomes anyway, and it's not like I was using it. I am tempted to try it again. I'll be honest. I am very tempted. There's no way that kills. I mean, try it, but there's no way.
I'll assist. Still standing.
Alright, never mind. I'm wrong. That kills. That's pretty good. So that opens up some space for some people to move out if we need to. I'm thinking we could potentially just stick Mauvier here. Use his ability and then just yeah, just like heal him. Then that might actually do what we need to do. Or then we need to kill a lot next turn as well, unfortunately. Okay, how are we going to do this? Could potentially move you around here and start shooting over the wall. It's potentially not the worst idea. Probably better to use you for healing though. Does anyone... Nobody has AoE, right? Except for you. Except you don't really have AoE. We could use our Engage. I always forget what it does.
Here
like Engage
until
Plus.
the end.
So this would give us Dragon Blast. Yeah, Yeah, so none of this is going to be super useful this turn, fortunately. Yeah, Dragon Blast might let us get a kill. That's okay. There's got to be a way to get this to work well. I'm trying to figure out, like, we don't have that many things that can actually kill. I kind of feel like this might be our best plan. Great Aether with Ragnell or something. Yeah. That's probably worth it. And then we just use Micaiah or something. Yeah, sure. Let's just do that. That seems like a much better plan than whatever I'm thinking. Okay. Now you guys, I do actually want to mark you, just so I know where to stand. Okay. So you can attack in. There's no problem with this. Like, this is absolutely fine. This is free. Probably should have attacked with Allquest first, but let's not worry about that. Because I was thinking Allquest could lower stats. You're going to use Dragon Vein. Okay. You're going to use Great Sacrifice at the end here. Kill. Okay. There's Luna. Applies a debuff. Attack over the top. That's not a kill, but okay. Close enough.
Sorry.
That's fine. I could let one of these people hit her. This would be fine. Yeah, wait. Use Chain Guard. You're going to move here as if you're going to help. Move into the corner, use Great Sacrifice.
I have to fight.
Okay. Let's see how this goes. This might work. The main reason is the 71 healing on Louis, because there's not a lot of ways to get that done.
I can fight.
And then you're just gonna sit. I could engage plus, which would get us hit Avo to units within 2 spaces. That would be pretty good, I guess. We haven't done it. I mean, outside of that one time we did it. You know what? Let's engage plus. Why not? At least I'll use it.
Emblem Eternal.
Okay. Oh, then I could just use Bond Blast and just absolutely destroy this one. Let's do it.
With the Divine Dragon!
Engage blast. I am guided by the emblems.
Well, that worked. And then boosted our stats. Okay. Ow. Ow. He should live. There's very little that can actually hit him where he is. Okay, 21. He'll live because he's got holdout. No matter what, he'll live because he's got holdout now. I'm looking at it. He's fine. They can't hurt him. Alright, this is fine. We knew this was going to happen. We block it if it hits. It didn't hit.
I will strike you down.
That's an incredible crit. Okay. Good. This is fine, I think. Oh, we got Vantage, and that's what saved us. We would have died even with holdout, I think. Alright, cool. Well. More are spawning. I'm not really okay with more spawning.
I will not let anyone die. Submit.
Forgot this was happening. Okay. Was really hoping for a little bit more there, mate. Huh. Right, so this is a problem. I think what we have to do is we have to reverse our defensive line at the same time as attacking the back line here. So these two need to die, right? That's obvious. And then we need to reverse our defensive line so it's in this corner. So like Zelkov here plus somebody here, somebody here. This is what I'm thinking. Who are these two people? Maybe Mavier? Ah, no, but they also have a magic user. I mean, Mavier would be fine. That's not terrible, actually, now that I think about it. Mavier with Ragnell would actually be absolutely fine. He can attack with the longbow, though. Yeah, sure, why don't you grab a kill, Mavier, while you're here. Nice.
There is something that I can't afford to lose.
Archer, Mavier, that was what we were thinking this whole time, obviously. You're gonna head here. Right, and then Zelkov is here. Everyone else can move. Right? Everyone else can do something, but that's the way it has to be. So you could attack there. So what does being engaged give you, again? If unit initiates combat and defeats a foe, grants engage power +4 to all 7 basic stats while engaged. So I could... Oh, I can Dragon Blast as well? Oh. That's good to know. I don't think it's actually stronger than just attacking. Nope. But we can do it. There we go. If I Dragon Fist here, that would work. That's so much damage. My lord, that's so much damage. Look at this.
I'll assist.
Pandreo just
did it, Divine One.
kicking the hell out of somebody. So Tunes now goes through. So now he gets a +4 to all 7 basic stats while engaged. So we can now dance him to get him even more. Can you get to the back here? You can. Perfect. I need to apply some debuffs, so this is going to be a good way to do it. Oh, and Levin's sword doesn't hurt because she's got high res.
Excuse me.
Nice. That's good. You can attack here. That does a little damage, which is all it needs to do. Because all we need to do is attack so it lowers the stats. Okay. More poison being applied. Why don't you attack in here? This should hit. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Yep, double hit.
Eye-opening.
Okay. We leveled up. We now need to get another 2 health bars off of it. Pandreo can do 1. I'm really hoping these other 2 can do the other. Hit him.
Excuse me.
Okay, no. Panette? Panette maybe could with a crit. So what we're gonna have to do is... You could also maybe do some damage to him. I don't know. What I think we need to do is we need to dance you right now. There we go. That's fine.
Salvation.
That works. So you can then kill from like this square. Yeah. That seems good. Hit him.
I'll assist.
Okay. Very good.
Atone for your sins.
Just insane damage.
I am guided by the emblems.
Okay. So now it's on its last health bar. You can run back and hit it. Oh, how much can you do to it? Not a lot. Wait, so let me work this out. This might actually be important. So you can do 17 damage. You can also hit for 18, 25. So that puts us at 42 damage. Okay. How much damage can you do with this? You can do 29. 29 plus 42. That doesn't get us enough damage. Okay, so you need to attack like this. I think this is our kill, potentially. Yeah, let's try it. Killer Axe. Let's go. If it crits, this is a kill.
Sorry.
Well, it's not a kill, but it's us getting in the right direction for a kill. Right, you can then move out here. Okay. You can hit for this much damage. That leaves him at 19. Can you do 19 can you do this damage? No. You could probably you could kill him. I would need to change my plan so I did this and then use Chain Guard. Would this be acceptable? Yes. Do it. Alright. You're now going to attack in here. Let's go.
I'll assist.
That's fine. So you've now applied another debuff. Wait, is that actually going to kill? Applies Dreadful Aura. That leaves him with 2 HP. I'm thinking whatever happens, he gets a kill. What's his strength there? 45. See, he would kill with that. I messed up my numbers. Did you have any way of killing? You maybe could have used cart. Yeah, okay. Let's go back one. I think you could kill if you use the other weapon. Let's just see. Yeah, I think if you do this, this works. There we go.
Excuse me.
It missed. Well, that's horrible. Alright, I shouldn't waste my time things this badly. Okay, let's... So I actually need more damage at the start here. Let's ignore all of what I just did then. Okay. This is fine.
Don't stand in
You know what
my
happens? Basically nothing. Okay. I need more damage. So, you probably need to attack this, well, one of these targets. Silver Blade can do a lot. Can anyone else kill the, can kill this target? I don't know. Maybe Jean? No, he can break it, but he can't kill it. Okay. I am thinking that I probably want to get this kill. Yeah. That makes sense, and then dancing him still makes sense. I think this part was fine.
We did it, Divine One!
So we got the kill. That gets us attuned. You then go up here and dance him. This much was fine, right? I don't think there was an issue with that move whatsoever. Because that now sets up Pandreo to get a health bar. Next up, we need somebody to kill the next health bar. I think Allcrest is going to be a good shout for doing some damage. I think we want Allcrest using the... probably here, using the Killer Bow. He will be hit back, but there's a chance that he crits on the Levin Sword. Sorry, not on Levin Sword, on the Luna. That's what I was thinking of. He didn't get Luna either. Okay, got neither crit nor Luna. Bad luck, but Hey, you got a level up. Level 7. Pretty good level up. Got Dex, which is what we need. Now his stats are lower. So now we can be like, hey, I'm going to hit you for a lot. We got a way to actually get the kill yet? No, we're 11 off. That seems like the kind of number that Hortensia could put out. Yeah, in fact, she's putting out a little bit more in terms of damage than that. Okay, let's go with this.
Sorry.
There we go. So that sets us up well there. You can then attack in here. Is that the best way you can do it? This is pretty much 100%. That's less. That is 100% much more confirmed, I think. Let's do this. Dragon Fist.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Still alive.
There we go.
This time, victory was mine.
Also increases his stats. It should anyway, right? Because of Attuned. Maybe Attuned is it already grants the engaged partner the extra stats for the kill. You can take a health bar. So now the question is, between the rest of you, can you take 1 health bar? You've got high res. I could probably do a defensive line with you and you. Yeah, that would probably work. Without anyone else needed it at all, to be honest. You can take a lot of health off. You just don't have a lot of health. You know what we could do? Move up here and do a recover on Louis.
Why, thank
That
you.
sets up Louis to be able to attack. We know Pandreo can get a health bar.
Let us be off.
Like, that's just known information. So, let's see. This probably does the most. Yeah, because it's gonna hit. It's gonna have a guaranteed chance of hitting. Basic. Well, not guaranteed. You get what I mean. It's gonna have a high chance of hitting. On 64%. Well, the killer one might just miss. There we go. Mauvir's gonna move. I was thinking where I want people. I want like 1 here. I'm thinking 1 here. Who's gonna wait? And 1 here. Who's gonna... Well, what's your speed? 25? So it should be fine to be sitting on the spear. Yeah. You're fairly tanky, aren't you? See, 56 hitting... That'd be 56 hitting twice. So it's 20 damage twice plus magic hit it. You can only hit up to there, right? Yeah, yeah. Plus magic hitting twice. No, magic would hit once at 61. 61 against 23 is 40. Oh my god, she's dead. I really want to kill that magic user. Have I messed this up again? Possibly. Possibly. You might live, but you're probably dead. Okay. But I was thinking I could then move you back in here. And then attack. That gets us that health bar.
Eylos,
Still standing.
Nice.
That
And then I
is
can use
that.
Pandreo to get the kill. Okay. Yeah, you might as well sit there. It's fine. Pandreo, assuming that we're gonna live, wants to be on this side. Let's go.
excuse me.
Still alive. Time to party.
He gets this kill.
I am guided by the emblems.
Okay. Could attempt to move Mauvir in here. Just take a... No, I could do. I could dance... no, I could not dance. I could do this with Mauvir. And trade with you. Not trade. Thought I'd reposition. Yeah, I've oh, I can move to the opposite side. That doesn't help. That does not help in this particular situation. Oh, maybe it does. Maybe it does. Okay. Then, because I have extra turns, I can Dragon Rain here. Yeah, let's try that. That might have allowed us to live. The fact that you're attacking Malvier is great news, because that means that you do not have a kill. Right, at least with the magic user. Okay, 14%. It hit. I'm mad,
I won,
but that's okay. 14%.
No, this can't be.
Oh my.
How does 14% hit twice? Any answers? When I crit at 7%, yay. When the enemy crits at 14 or hits at 14%, that's crazy. Okay, I have 3 charges left. I am gonna try and salvage. Okay. I think there is a salvage move here. Yeah, I think this is fine. The salvage move is this. Let's try it. So this is the same. Yeah. We knew that was the same. Let's see how the rest of it goes. So you're now attacking Malvier, which is an improvement.
I can take on
Malvier has Vantage, so just hit you back first. So we're on a different timeline. Perfect, we live. Oh, right. More spawn, along with some flyers. These guys are still getting us XP though, right? Yeah. These are not infinite spawner. Oh, these guys don't get us XP. Okay, so these are infinite spawners. These are not. That's the way I read it, right? If they continue to give it, if they give XP, they are not infinite spawners because they will not give you an infinite source of XP. Essentially. Right. How do I even arrange this? Where do I want to be at the end of it? I want you to be dead, and I want everyone else to be back. Ideally, I want to be like here, right? Looking at this, because that's outside of your range. Yeah. So if I want to be here, if I want this to be my line, right, around here, how far back can you go? So you can go back to here, so that works fine. You have to be the one to kill this unit, because you're the only one who can move after attacking.
A slight injury.
Therefore, Malvier has to be here, I think. I'm going to reposition Jean while I'm at it. Just get him out of the way. Thinking... Right, so what... So yours moves... So you can attack up to there. So... Thinking that I want... Can you attack from here? No. Can you attack from here? Yes, this might not be terrible. Yeah, attack. You could also attack that unit, I suppose. I'm gonna get you to attack this one. That's fine. How many can you move after canter? 3. Kill. 1, 2, 3. I want you in that square. Means I want you in this square. Or right this second. Well, probably want you in that square then for this second. Let's do that. Okay. That's fine. So you're going to run up, attack. You're just going to hit and kill. Yup. Perfect. That works.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
Then lets us move back here. Okay. These are impassable, by the way. Just as a point. I'm just saying it more for my benefit than for yours. But that means that these flyers cannot pass over the walls, which means that they are in the same choke as everyone else, taking away the entire point of having a flyer, which is good for us. You're going to go here with Liberation. You're going to go there. So remember, Zelkov's going to end up in that square. Marin is therefore going to end up in this square. Anyone who I want to move? Let's go for... Well, you're probably going to want to be up
don't worry.
here eventually. Zalkov can now move back and use Dragon Vein, which does a little healing, which is not, you know, that bad. Let's do Chain Guard, which also does a little healing. You can now heal... yeah, you can now heal Seedall, which will mean that he's no longer as much of a liability. Like, he won't die to anything.
Let the show begin.
Well, I could obstruct, but I don't think I want to do that. Hear me out. Move here. Oh, I was going to use rewarp. That won't work the way I want it to. I was like, move there, rewarp back. No, I'm going to dance you. Cool.
Oh, nice!
Okay. Which then applies quality time. And then I'm going to heal Seedall, which will then reapply quality time, but it won't matter. There we go. Oh, it did. It got 2 HP up. Wonderful. Right, we live, I think. Let's try this. So 6%. We're basically hoping Pandreo dodges everything, which he should do, but you know, not always. You're attacking Mavier for 0.
Hang in there.
Oh, because of Chain Guard. Okay. That's fine. Jean levels up. Level 4. Speed, defense, res, luck. Love it. Love it. You can't hit. Your hit is too low to hit, so therefore you're not even going to try. Okay, these guys are flying over. We're in hell. Okay, Dragon Vein. At least it didn't spawn more. I'm deliberately doing Dragon Vein at the start of our turn because I'm like, I'm not going to move. So I might as well use Dragon Vein and just start hitting the enemy. This will break, and it's 100% hit, so why would I not do this? And it's 0% on their side.
I am the divine dragon.
Oh, and a crit.
I am
Nice.
guided by the emblems.
Love to see it. Okay. Finally someone can hit here. Oh, the magic user. Can anyone hit?
Yes.
Oh, you can hit that magic user with the longbow, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Followed by you at the front. We should switch to this because nothing can attack from. Nothing can attack from a further away square currently. So we might as well switch to the one that double hits. It stops us being double hit as well, most importantly.
Yes.
Attack in here with the longbow. Chance it crits for Luna's.
I hope this is
There's
enough.
Luna crit. Okay. There's Luna. Great. Ton of damage down there. I don't think anyone else can hit. Yeah, there's just no other square where anyone can hit from. I'd love for you to get a heal. I don't really know how I'm going to do that, though. I would have to move a lot of people. I think we could do that. So I could move you. I don't know. There's a way to do that. I'm going to move you back here right now. You got nothing? Okay. Was tempted to reload, but then thought, wait, let's not use all our charges on nothing. Okay. A couple of chain attacks. Did not get hit for 25. We've hit back for significantly more. Love to see it. They get to hit us for free. That's fine. Not a problem. Okay. No more spawn? Okay, those two can spawn. As long as none spawn out the bottom gate, we're fine. You know, 2 flyers a turn, dealable. 4 units a turn, not dealable. The way I'm seeing this. Okay, you're going to attack down here to kill the magic user because you're the most dangerous person available. So kill him.
Sorry. Still standing.
There we go. That then takes away a little bit of the danger. You can now attack, say, this unit. No, you cannot. I'm going to do your turn just so I don't forget to... yeah, so I don't mess this up. Can you kill the unit in front of you? With, like, I don't know, anything? Prefer if you didn't get doubled, actually. Is there... what's your speed when you have... Is, like, 20-something? Well, those 29. There's a chance he doesn't get doubled. What's he looking at? 22. Yeah, so he gets doubled no matter what. Okay, so we might as well just use the Brave Axe. Okay, good to know. Unless he's fighting this person. In which case... No, it still doesn't matter, really. Is he the best person to have at the front anymore? We could try and rotate. Louis cannot make it to that square, however, so it would have to be Marin. I think he's fine, because they're all, like, physical attackers. I think I'm going to use... you to attack instead, actually. Yeah, you're gonna attack over the top. Let's go for it.
I have
There we go. Now he only has 5 HP. Right, kill. Just use the Brave Axe. Oh, that will not... Well, it doesn't matter what you use. You might as well just use something that gives you better speed, I guess. Oh no, because the chain attack goes after too. So maybe Poleaxe is best to use here? Yes, the Poleaxe is the best one to use here, technically. Yeah, because it just increases our stats.
I'll assist.
Cool. He missed the assist, which was not good. Hey, Resolve has got better though, which is nice. You kill the unit in front of you. You can break the unit in front of you. Okay. Not quite the same thing, but whatever. It's also got 2 health bars. Yeah, why don't you throw in a tomahawk? Okay.
I don't
It's a
play
crit.
nice. My goodness, how awful!
I was trying to see whether he had a tomahawk. I don't think so. He would have attacked if he did. I was also thinking I could move out of the way, let someone else attack, and then move back. Yeah. Maybe. Maybe we can move out. I'm just going to leave you where you are. Fine. Do you have a tomahawk? No. Okay. You can use chain guard. Okay. Anyone else got a turn? Actually, it does make sense to do this. Move you down here. You can now attack from this square. There we go. That makes sense.
I'll assist.
There's no reason not to do that each turn. In fact, we can double it with you as well. Okay. Don't time crystal. Just end. Okay. Okay, wonderful. They just missed. That's our ideal way of that working. Yeah. Alright, I am thinking if I have a way of swapping these two, I would love to, but in a turn's time. I can reposition, that's not what I'm looking for. I just want to swap between them. How would I do? So what I would do to swap is I would have to create like a in-between point and a dance. So I'd have to move you, move you, move you up, you down in. Because I'm thinking I can use my Is Great Aether in this square and hit all of them on the next turn. Yeah, so I think I can find space to make that happen. Okay. Let's start by doing this though, because we're not doing Great Aether this turn. Okay, you're going to use Chain Guard. You're going to attack the unit in front of you. Sure. Go for it.
Excuse me.
That missed again. Ow. Not ideal. Really did not expect you to miss again. Okay. Kill it. Let's go.
Allow me.
Apparently it's illegal to hit this unit. I didn't realize that.
I did that.
Right. Anyway, yeah, you have physics, so I actually probably want to use you to heal first. That unit. There we go.
You have my thanks.
Top him up. Okay. Now we're gonna dance for Tenzi. Okay. Next thing I need to check is, do all of these units have silver axes? Yep. Yep, they're all silver axe users, which is great news, because that means that we can just continue our plan, basically. Might as well leave you here. It's probably slightly better for us. Attack.
I'll assist.
Very low chance of a crit, but thought I'd try it, because then we could Levin Sword the next one along. Right, attack this one. Yep. Okay.
Excuse me.
Ready yourself.
And it's a crit.
This
Wonderful.
time, victory was mine.
Hey! We're getting there. Oh, of course, we don't have an emblem because Marth's away. I had completely forgot. I was like, why is it empty? And it suddenly clicked. It's because we, yeah, because we don't have Marth. Because we're doing Marth's thing. No, actually, putting you to 1 HP is not terrible. Yeah, sure, why not?
Sorry.
Never mind. You're dead.
May all find
That's fine.
salvation.
Found Mavier's lost item. Nice. I'm happy with this so far. Yeah, I think we're okay. Your hit is higher, so there's a chance that there's a higher chance you hit, which is worrying, but you know, let's not worry about it. So 71% chance to do 0 damage. Okay, cool. That was just the chain guard that it was talking about there. Okay. Yeah, well, you know, it turns out their hit chance doesn't matter at all if the enemies move in such a way that they can't actually hit. It's very funny. Okay. So what I'm thinking is we're going to do our swap this turn. I just need to work this out in my head. So you are going to move... Alright, so you're going to move here. You're going to move here. You are going to move here, engage, and shoot this one. You're going to move here, dance him. You're going to move here, Great Aether. You're going to move here, blast that one. Okay. We have a plan. So I am changing what's working, which is never a good idea, but whatever. Wait. Yeah, this is fine. You're gonna head here, engage, and you're gonna blast. Probably that one, right? I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I say looking back and forward. Okay, you're gonna blast that one, so you get a kill. Why not?
I'll assist. Still alive.
Okay. Also means he's gonna heal, which he hasn't done for a while. Wow, Pandrail's not been on full health for ages, but we can heal him by doing this as well. I just realized, because we're gonna get to do a yeah, we're gonna get to do a whatever it's called, quality time. So you're gonna move here. Great Aether with Ragnell. Actually, the hammer, because that's going to do a lot more damage. Although Ragnar gives you more defense. Hammer's the right answer. Okay. You're going to move down here, and you're going to dance Pandreo. Okay.
Salvation.
That now lets Pandreo take another step in. Although, wait a second, are these backup units? These are backup units, so I want to kill the backup units first, because they can, chain attack, yeah. Okay. That's fine. When Mauvir's lost item. Although they can't really chain attack that well, because no one's ranged. That's fine. Whatever. You're going to move down, you're gonna... Well, no, you're fine where you are. You're gonna move down for just now. Yeah, you can just fill the space, just in case anyone has pass. Here's Dragon Vein. Chain Guard. Attack the unit in front. No, you're going to attack that one with this. There we go. Elf Thunder.
Sorry.
Nice. Followed by attacking with the Tomahawk. Okay, we're giving us every chance to get a crit kill that we can. Okay. Oh, stay where you are. Oh, you can then attack him as well. Never mind. Yeah, you take a shot as well. Everyone takes one shot at this guy. Didn't get Luna on it. Should have shot with him first, I guess, if I wanted the others to get the kill. Doesn't matter. Then you're going to attack him here. Let's go.
I'll assist.
And that's a kill.
I had
Nice.
to stop you.
Okay. That works. Next. Okay. You do get a little chain attack there, just because of where they're standing. You don't. Our defense should be higher now. Nobody else can actually attack. They're moving right into position for Great Aether to have maximum effect. This is our turn. I think we break out of the thing, potentially. Or we move forward to the line, one or the other. Let's see. I guess we might want to wait for all of the non-flyer units to die. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, and that does extra damage because you're next to the Divine Dragon. Oh, I didn't even realize. That was even better than I thought. Okay. Yeah, we might give it a turn just for all of the non-flyer units to die, then we'll move forward. Actually, we have a gap as well. Now that I realize it, yeah, we're going to have a gap because that'll be perfect. And then I'm only thinking we move like up to here, and then we can start moving forward, but even that's pretty good. Right, yeah, I think this is fine. So, I would almost want to switch us back, but let's not worry about that. Here, I want to start by killing the flyers, if I can. Can you kill the flyer that's just over the top? Like this one? Yeah, try it. Nope. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Did apply Draconic Hex though, which is nice. Doesn't really do anything, but it's nice. Could move you out this turn. That then lets us move her down to throw in a spear.
Sorry.
Okay. That's fine. Now move him down, dance her. And I can then attack it again. These guys don't give XP, remember? Just as an extra thing. Seedol still gets it for dancing, but you know, they don't give it. You can now attack again. So all we're getting is Bond XP basically, I guess.
Perfection.
Yep. You can now attack that one. It's looking to kill flyers with him. Cool.
Stay focused.
We don't need to heal Mauvir, I was just realizing, because Mauvir got a ton of healing last turn. Takes 14 but does 40 back. Is there a better kill here? No, I think this works. Yeah, do it. Okay.
Sorry.
And nice.
There is something that I can't afford to lose.
They're very dead. Hey, defense up. Nice. Attack. Let's go. It will break.
I'll assist.
Right? It's only a 0% hit if it didn't break anyway. Then you can attack in here. There we go. This now opens up some space, because then all we have to do is kill 2 flyers next turn, and suddenly we can move the entire line forward. Look at that. Right, Dragon Vein. Just working out where I want people to be. You're gonna go there. You're gonna go there. You're gonna go there. I hope I didn't just kill Mavier. That would be really annoying at this point, but let's see. He's fine, he's fine. Okay. This is good. And he's still fine. Yeah. That's a crit. Okay. Not really a needed crit, but you know, I'll take it. And there's our gap. Right? That's what we were looking for. This gap here. So now we can mark them, but we can unmark these 2. And this is now our new line, right here. So I think we want to move into a line of 3 again, as we used to run. That's probably a better way of running things here. So given that you're not going to be in the front line, let's move you up and just get a kill. There we go, something like that seems good to me. Okay. That's a kill.
I will never fail.
Okay. Hey, knife precision. You're probably going to be in the line of 3, probably at the back, but you're probably going to be in it. Let's get a shot in here. Okay.
Excuse me. I won't miss.
There's a kill.
I had no choice but to win.
Wonderful. So now we can start to make our line. So you're going to be like here, and then we're looking for 3 at the front, unless we have him at the front as well. We could go Pandreo, us, and Zelkov at the front. That would probably be fine. Yeah, that's probably the best lineup we got. Can you attack from here? No. Thought I'd just check. So let's move you there with Liberation. Andreo can start moving to his position down here. And you can do a heal up here just to top Mavier up. Okay. Mavier is going to be like here with the longbow probably. Okay. You're going to use Fog there this turn. It's fine. Get you down here. A little quality time healing. It's fine. Just get everybody as far forward as we can. We would love to have Louis a little bit further forward as well, but you know, it's not an option currently. We haven't got enough space. You're going to go here, and Zelkov in the center, which will also quality time heal Mavier. Cool. So, they decided not to attack because they have no chance of hitting. That's good. There's a gap again, but I think these guys spawn closer, but there's another gap between those 2. Okay.
Understood.
I'm thinking you move here and shoot with the killer bow. Let's go.
I have to see for Brodia.
There's a kill. Nice.
I can't believe I did that.
That's good. Go here. Shoot. There we go.
Excuse me.
That's fine. Keep just moving forward our line here. You're going to just kill. There's no reason not to just kill with Pandreo here. Because,
I will help.
well, it doesn't get you XP. So why would we care?
Each battle,
We might as well just get a kill with whoever. I mean, unless we're looking for Bond XP, which is probably worth thinking about at a certain point, but whatever. So you're going to end up here. I don't need to use Dragon Bait this turn, so I won't, so that we can do some organizing of our team. You can sit out here for the moment. We could potentially attack some over the wall. We could have some people here baiting in their magic users. That's probably not terrible. Are they using Thoron? They are using Thoron. So actually, it would probably make sense for it to be someone like Pandreo. Okay. It's worth noting. Okay. Because we, although we know that Marth will aggro if we aggro any unit. So that's worth thinking about as well. This will be fine. I've just been kind of moving them absent-mindedly. I think I moved them into the right positions, but I'm hoping that it's not going to be too bad even if I haven't. Yeah, they're mostly fine. Mostly fine. Let's do that. They fly down. Okay. This is okay. These are just to make sure that you actually have to deal with something on the map. We could try and get all of these. I don't think these are necessary. As in all of these emblem energies. Is this a 3 tile? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we could kind of block this one. I am thinking there would not be terrible either. And he can attack back if I use Thoron. Let's do this. Let's go for this square. And attack back. Nice. Okay. That's fine. You're going to be here. This is going to be where we fog. So we're going to have you sit in the center. Allcrest there. Just continuing to work out where I want people to be. So who else is in the back line? Probably it would make sense to have Marin in the back line. There we go. You're gonna go to be here with Wormslayer. That's okay, I'm happy to have you hit. You can take 1 step forward. That's fine. I would love for you to be like somewhere where you can actually move forward. You can go there. Don't really need to chain guard, but that's okay. And then you're gonna dance her so that we can increase her stats.
Refreshing.
Okay. Let's do that. Let's see how that looks. Marth will aggro this turn, which will be fine. And then you can sit here. Who hasn't moved? Oh, right. Yeah, the center point of our strategy has not moved. Of course. Good. Right. So, you're attacking.
Oh my!
We hit back. That's fine. Okay. Being attacked at 16%. Nope. That's fine. Get sealed, probably. No, no seal resistance. Okay, Marth is actually aggroed. He didn't say anything this time, though. He said something last time he aggroed. Interesting. Wonder why he didn't say anything. Oh, there we go.
I have been waiting for you. Do you believe you can best me?
I do also see the world's best override. Let's not worry about it. But I was thinking that is an amazing override. Would put Panette here. Kind of impossible to live there, but you know, like, would be really cool. Also thinking, move him up. Hit all of them with the can't move stuff. That would be really interesting for this turn. And then all we have to do is kill these units. Should not be a problem. I need a dancer to help me out, though. Let's do it. Let's go crazy. You can attack from here. Honestly, like, do it. This seems good.
I'll assist.
Can't see he gets hit. He did. He got extremely blasted.
Sleep well.
But he levels up off of it, which is nice. Luck. I mean, luck gives Avo. I guess he doesn't have his emblem. He doesn't have his emblem. We can recover from this. We can recover from this. We can recover. We can recover. Don't you worry. Just because I've extremely messed it up doesn't mean there's no way to recover. I need to rescue, heal, dance, and send him back. So we're going to start here. We're going to rescue Zelkov. Just bring him back. This is what we did on the previous map. I just realized a little ambulance service. So we bring him back, and like this. We then do a little heal, probably with recover. There we go.
You have my gratitude.
Then we dance him and we send him back to the front line. Okay, weird.
Don't bury
Not
me
what
yet.
I expected to be doing, but okay. We're fine. You can attack this unit. There is no issue. Yeah, you'll just kill him. No problem. I believe in you.
Excuse me.
Still standing.
Oh, double chain attack.
See, you handled it.
Didn't even have to do anything. Okay. You're going to shoot the unit in front of you with the killer bow. Let's go.
Excuse me.
It's a Luna, but not a crit. They don't give XP, so I don't see any reason not to just give Pandreo this kill. I'm tempted to have him use Thoron. Which one gives him the highest Avo? He has higher Avo using this. Okay, this is fine. The reason I was tempted to have him use Thoron is because he could attack back. He could attack the magic users back, but that's assuming they even attacked him in the first place.
Beg for forgiveness.
This is fine. This is better. Okay. Who can attack here? One of the magic users can. I'm gonna trade you. Not trade you. I'm gonna convoy a little. Let's do this in the correct order. I'm gonna switch to. You've got Thoron. Okay, but you might try and double hit. So I'm gonna switch to the spear. Then I'm gonna convoy. Well, how much damage do you do? Like, before I do something stupid, you do 63. 63, take away 19, because I'm going to get him pure water, is going to be... Don't know why I'm having so many issues. It's going to be 54, 44, doubled. He would be dead. Okay. Okay, so maybe I'll just, like, leave you here for this turn. Might do a swap. There we go. Amazing turn. Increase their bond. Yeah, it was a very emotional experience, them swapping positions between each other. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. You might be attacked by a magic user. Would you live? Wait. Yeah, would you live if you got attacked by a magic user? 61 twice? Maybe? Possibly? I'm gonna have to go with yes for this turn, but like, would really rather it wasn't a question mark at the end of yes. Alright. Okay. Okay. We're okay. The magic user is gonna try and attack. Oh, right. So Pandreo first. 12%. See, that's why I was saying if I had Thoron on, I could attack back. Sealed resistance is annoying. You're going for all crest. Well, that won't kill him.
I will protect everyone.
Okay, Al. Was slightly worrying, but did not kill him. Okay. How many magic users are there left? A few. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. Marth can't even reach the fight right now because I have too many units in front of me. Okay, so you need healed. So that's a solvable issue. Okay. So, let's figure this out. You still don't have your thing that I want. Your engage. This is fine. I do see the override. I'm not gonna do it.
I'm sorry.
You have a guaranteed kill on this guy? No, not even with 2 hits. Okay, so I probably want you shooting a flyer. You don't have a guaranteed kill on him either. You're in extreme danger, potentially. Everyone's in extreme danger, potentially. Okay. Only realistically a couple can hit here. Where's the other magic user? So there's 1, there's 2. Where's the other one? Oh, 3. Cool. Just wanted to check where they were. Okay, so I actually want to move the back line back 1, I think, on this side. I want to heal you. Let's use fog first. Yeah. Just to give a better idea about where the attack ranges are. So who can attack you? If I move you... Yeah, who can attack here? 1 magic user? Okay, and a flyer. Can't be engaged yet. You could be engaged. Okay, so let's fly you over here for this turn. You back 1, engage, and like probably sit with the binding blade on to give you extra res. Yeah, that's fine. You're gonna spend this turn here. Thinking about it. You're gonna go there. You're gonna physic Allcrest. Did not get a World Tree proc. You're going to heal Allcrest. Yeah. Which will then also give you a quality time heal. Which heals him to full. You're gonna... Who can attack Jean? A lot can attack Jean. Worryingly. Okay, Jean's gonna get danced.
Health is everything.
Okay. And then he's gonna move out. Right? So now everybody else can just do something that would help the turn. You could engage plus with her, which would give us this. Yeah, synced or engaged with an emblem. So because we have everyone synced, we would get plus 20 hit an avo. Let's
Emblem
go.
Eternal.
Okay. You do have a way of attacking. It's probably not very sensible to actually do it, though. You'll probably be better off sticking with Liberation. Yeah. You do not have a way of attacking. That's fine. You could take a shot at this one. Okay.
Sorry.
Didn't hit, but at least applied, you know, at least applied some damage.
I'm ready.
You would kill this unit. It's got 53% chance of hitting you. It goes down to 35 if I switch weapon. Silver bow gets us the kill. Let's go with that. I think that'll work. This might be the death of us.
Excuse me.
It shouldn't be, but it might be. That hit directly. That's horrible. That means that the next one's going to try and hit him as well. We really have nothing we can do about that situation. Okay. Could try Thoron hitting here. Probably best off just trying to do some damage. Yeah, maybe just try to kill this unit. Let's do it. Okay.
Excuse me.
I will help you.
Nice. Double chain attack. And that's a kill. Okay.
Now that
I
was
did
a
notice the
party.
one had a. I did notice that guy had a spear, but it was also a 0% hit chance. So that's not going to be what kills Allcrest. 41. Okay. That's fine. Not a problem. Honestly, kind of okay. You're hitting Zelkov at a 10%. Alright, well, didn't go for Allcrest. Very beneficial. You're going for Allcrest at 35. Of course. I mean, it hit. Of course it hit. Like, what else was it gonna do? Like, not hit? It's crazy. I might as well play it out and see if the rest of it plays out okay. I think I know what to do to fix it, but you know. This is fine. That's a 27. Okay. You fly back here as well. This is still okay. And then this is fine. Yeah, the only problem is getting stomped back, but that wasn't a huge problem. Where's Marth? I've lost Marth. Is he in there somewhere? That's Marth. Okay. How many time crystal charges do I have left? 2. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Right, so this was fine until I attacked with Allcrest. So this was fine. You attacking this unit is fine. I think. Yeah. Should get double chain attack.
I'll assist.
There we go.
Still standing.
Oh, but the second one missed.
Time to
We still
party.
crit this one though. Nice.
Time to pray.
That's fine. Ish. You want to switch to the one that has the lower, or has the highest avo, which is not the mini bow though, like the longbow. Maybe, you know, like, don't hit him, just hit him. Yeah, sure. Just hit someone, you know? That's fine. Doesn't really bother me. This should be fine. Still applies Draconic Hex. Let's see whether we lose. Well, whether we have to, like, find a new strategy. Nice. 0% twice. Huge move. Allcrest 20%. 20%. He dodged. He now gets to hit back twice and kills.
I'll apologize later.
That's much better. Okay. 45%. Oh, sorry, 45%. 45 damage. That's fine, I think. It's okay. He gets zapped. He's fine, I think. Everyone's in the very much this is fine situation. Okay. Wait, is Louis dead? Don't tell me Louis is dead. Even if it's true, just let me believe he's not. Louis lives with 1 HP because of holdout. I forgot he had holdout. Right. Okay. We're alive. We survived another round. Okay. Now, Marth, you're not actually in range to do any damage to anyone, right? You got a 2 range weapon? No, you got 1 range weapons. So you are in range to hit Andreo. for 80 damage. Unmissable 80 damage. Okay, so you don't have your thing. So. I'm just thinking about where I can move. You got 5 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I think we can kill Marth. I think that's our backup plan. Because I'm fairly certain what we can do is we kill this unit with anyone, right? It doesn't matter. We can then go up here. There, you're 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. You could then move. Yeah, you could have moved here. You could have moved here. That gives us 2 to dance up, and then we just need to warp someone who can kill. Yeah, I think that's possible. I think it is possible we can kill Marth. However, we also survive if we move a singular square backwards. Because he can't cope with that. We could try and move back to our choke point. Ideally, if we want to go another turn, we have to kill you and you, right? That's our condition for being able to go back another turn, is that those 2 are dead. Because if those 2 are dead, they have no magic users, and they're the only people who are actually doing any damage to us. Okay. This side as well needs some work. Like, this needs some extreme work. Like right here. If I move back a square, the consequences of my action are that these guys can then attack like all the way over here. Right? That's the consequence of my action. Nobody can survive Lodestar Rush. I think. I mean, I can test. Should tell me. 64. Some people can survive Lodestar Rush. Most people cannot survive Lodestar Rush. And it doesn't miss. So, how would we do this? So, in theory, I can move my entire line back the same amount. Because they all have similar movement speeds. Yeah, they all pretty much have the same movement. So I can move back the entire line back 5 squares, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can move to here, effectively. The problem is, these guys would then kill us. If you had your emblem available, we could potentially delay this entire line. You don't have your emblem available, though. I think we might have to just kill Marth. I don't think we have an option that works really well for not killing Marth. You know what we could also do? We could override that entire line, and that would be so satisfying. Yeah, okay, so the plan is kill you, move you forward to dance these 2 forward. They can then take their movement, which is going to be 6 and 5. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attack. And I guess you would be here, so it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attack. Yeah, that would work. So, and then we do it like that. That would get 2 health bars in my plan. Then we dance. We would try and dance you for another health bar, or we'd warp someone for another health bar. That should work, I think. You could also... You cannot reach. I was thinking there's a chance you could reach. No. Do I have more than 1 warp staff? No. I'm just thinking here. I have a rescue. I could potentially mix it up so I could use rescue and warp in the same turn. You can only run this far forward. I'm trying to think if there's a way that it works without killing that you. No, there's no way to do it otherwise. The only other option is that we delay. Delaying a turn would be ideal. I could try an obstruct staff. That only gives us a turn. If you had your emblem energy, I could do a big obstruct, which would give us a lot of turns. I could move my back line so that it's only you three at the front. None of you three can die, and therefore we would be fine. Potentially. It's a difficult one. It's a difficult one. I think I messed up last turn, unfortunately. I could go back a turn. Maybe that's the play if we fail the all-in. Okay, so if I'm trying the all-in plan, you need to be dead, right? So I need somebody to kill you in one hit. Ideally. Who can do that? Who isn't Pandreo? Maybe you? You would be able to make it possible, potentially. Applies a debuff, and then we send somebody in to just hit it hard. Maybe. You need to die for this to work, though. Let's go. I've committed.
I hope this is enough.
A crit is a good start.
Please stop.
I love the please stop there. That's good. Right.
A slight injury.
Can you kill with anything? No, your like melee weapon. Yes. That's 100%. Alright, that's pretty good.
Excuse me.
Nice. So now we're thinking that Pandreo can get this far. He can get this far. If you move, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So if you're here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah. So actually, we can maybe get another person in here as well. Yeah. Okay. This is interesting. If I could get a kill with you before we go in, that would also be ideal. I don't think I can, but the reason it would be ideal is it would get us. It would activate our ability. Just do this, I guess, just to attack. It's fine. It's not a huge deal. I have chose the wrong person to go in there. Nice crit. Okay. Pandreo can reach there. Okay.
Is that a rare critter?
You're gonna head in here. You're not going to attack. You're going to heal. There we go. Elixir. Pandreo's gonna get to there. Can I get somebody else into this square, maybe? Yeah, I can get you into that square. Okay. No, I don't think that's a good idea. We're gonna wait. And then I can get somebody, if I can get someone else into this square, then we're talking. Well, I can get you into that square, I guess. Okay. Then move forward, engage, goddess dance. I know we're not doing the override right now, but let's try this. Just getting everybody as close as I can. Okay. You would attack first to apply a debuff. So, attack Marth. Let's go. Right. So Marth is now lowered in stats permanently, which is good.
Understood.
Ideally, you would attack Marth next and would kill him. You do not kill him by doing that. Okay. Dragon Blast. You do not kill him. No matter what you do not kill him. Okay. We're looking for a kill. You do not kill him. You would kill him via multiple different means. No, just by Lyration and Liberation. Okay. If you kill, you're going to raise Marin's stats. So let's do that. Let's go.
Much has come to pass. Meetings, farewells, and reunions alike. How are you faring?
I could never put those feelings into words. So, I'll answer you with my weapon.
I would ask for nothing less.
Here I come!
Okay. So, we hit. We hit again. 0 HP. Hopefully that counts as a kill for attuned. Did not count as a kill for attuned. Yikes. Okay, we're not done yet though. You're gonna attack with a silver dagger. This is still fine. This is still fine. Okay. I mean, like, yeah. That does the most damage. Do it. Please kill him.
One strike will decide it all.
I think we have it 100%. Nice. That's a lot of XP. That felt good. Right. So now we just have to take out a health bar. You can't do it. You can't do it. I bet you can do it. Alright. Staff. Warp. Seadoll forward. I'm like, do I use rescue instead? Because it will save us staff usage. Yes, I will use rescue instead. There's also another reason why rescue might be better. Wait, no. Alright, how many squares do you need? I'm just working this out. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you need 2 squares to the side. No. What I was trying to think, right, is there a way that I could somehow move him the required number of squares, but then still have a warp staff ready to push somebody else further in? I don't think there is. No. Okay. So I'm going to move here and I'm going to use rescue onto Seadoll. Let's go. That's fine. Hortensia levels up to 16. We now confirm that we can actually get the kill with Pandreo, which we do not know. We might actually not be able to get the kill with Pandreo, which would be not good. Pandreo has been able to kill everything else in the game, though, up until this point. That's 100%. That is 100%. Cool. The reason I'm checking that that's 100% and its exact damage, which is worrying. But the reason I'm checking is that now opens up these guys to do attacks for free to get XP. Like, you can attack this one, which will be a kill. There we go. Nice.
I need to be more diligent.
Okay. You can now attack in here. Actually, I could just attack with a range thing and then I'm not in danger. Yeah, there we go. Just attack with a spear. Just to get some... Oh, you don't give XP!
Sorry!
Attack the only thing that didn't give XP. Oh well. It's only Gold Mary. Still got bombed up.
This may be risky.
and then you're going to attack. You would die. You would die. Okay. Is there anyone you can attack? You could attack the same one that she just attacked for no reason. Sure, why not? Why not?
Excuse me.
Didn't even hit it. It got bombed up though. Right. Now you move here. And you attack in. Yeah. That's a kill.
Atone for your sins!
You've grown strong.
Ooh. That was close. Made the right decision though. I think we messed up when I left the safe zone. What we should have done is we should have moved out and back in. If my plan was to huddle. Yeah, when we left that corner, what we should have done is we should have gone out, let them aggro, and then moved back in. I think that would have been more sensible than what we did. Because then we could have filtered out the magic units one by one. Probably wouldn't have changed too much in terms of how much we killed, but, you know, would have made it slightly cleaner, basically. Probably would have used less rewinds. I'm just trying to think about it from that perspective so that when we get to more difficult missions, I know what to do.
Excellent. I could sense the power of your hope and your strength as warriors. As I fought, I was reminded of an old friend. I first met the divine dragon Tiki in the midst of battle, much like this.
Oh yeah, we have the divine dragon Tiki.
It's incredible that your world has a divine dragon in it too.
Yes. Like you, she fought for us humans. Tiki was placed into a very long sleep in a temple where she would be kept safe. She woke and was incredibly lonely. Once we met, she said she wanted to stay with us. She called me Marmar, like a kid sister might. Human or dragon, we became friends for life.
Then she and I have something in common besides our species. You, Marth, who fights to end people's suffering. Like her, I'm happy to be close to such a hero.
Since our first meeting, I have felt the same.
I'm grateful to you. I've become stronger because you are with me. Having my friends by my side is what makes everything possible. I couldn't do this alone.
And you understand. We will follow you always.
Nice. And that is another max bond level unlocked. Cool. So that is our last emblem. Apart from, obviously, the Fire Emblem. But, you know, it's our last emblem. Which is cool. Right. So, now we've done that. We're going to get a bunch of materials, which will be cool. And then we can talk about what's, yeah, what I thought about that. That was an okay mission. I thought that mission was, yeah, it was fine. It was a bit weird, because in theory there's no reason to do the left-hand side. You could just not do it. I'm assuming if you don't do it, then the enemies would aggro, and they would all attack at once, but, you know, it was fine. The thieves, I definitely feel like what you had to do to get all of them, if you wanted to, was send units over the wall. I think that was your only real option. Effectively, what we did, just a little bit more committed. Like, I backed out of it because I was like, we're getting an elixir out of this. I'm not really that sold. I think we got the main thing with the steel great axe anyway, because that can sell for quite a lot. Yeah, we've got some materials there. But yeah, it was okay. Yeah, this side was all kind of weird though. Yeah, the reinforcements constantly spawning. I wonder if the flyers ever stopped. If the flyers stop, then potentially the best plan is just keep going till the flyers stop. But I think the flyers are there to make it so that you can't just like position your army perfectly and go for it, because they don't want you to actually just turtle. But yeah, cool. Right, let's go speak to Marth, and we can go see what the new Marth stuff. Yeah, see what he gives us.
Impressive.
You are quite strong and valiant. It is an honor to fight alongside you. Right, and now it's time to go. We're gonna go to the Somniel. Our bond fragments that we got from that as well. Yeah, not a ton of resources, but some. At the end of that. I wonder what Marth gives you. Because we saw you had, there's a more powerful Unyielding, which is fine. I mean, I don't think Unyielding is particularly good to start with. But we get a more powerful version of it, which makes it slightly better. Yeah, let's see what else we get. So, emblem rings. Oh, we also can re-equip Marth as well. That's probably useful.
Right.
So, yeah, you get the more powerful version of Unyielding. The problem with Unyielding is that it's only beneficial when you're low on health. It's basically just like it's like a faster healing thing, but it's not too useful on this difficulty, because generally, even if you get healed, like, even if, let's say you're at 29% HP on this one, right? And it restores 30%. If you're on 59% HP, you're gonna die, right? Unless you're healed. So it's not super useful from that point of view. It's nice, but it's not super useful. We get more Avo. I can't remember, I believe that Marth is one of the ones that doesn't actually give what his, like, what he gives, if that makes sense. I'm trying to think of a better way of describing it. Like, Leaf, not Leaf's a bad one, Roy gives strength, right? When you get to this level in Roy, the bonus that he gives on the basic stats will be the same, right? It will be +2. Marth doesn't necessarily give that much Avo. He gives other stats and they increase at a different rate, like they're not easily able to be seen. But so, although this gives 25 Avo, it doesn't mean we'll get 25 Avo. I think this is one of the ones where you have to actually buy it to get any effect. Anyway. But that is when this is the break point where he'll give us more stats. They just won't necessarily be Avo, I think. From what I read it a long time ago. Right. We get the Falchion here. Okay, that's good against dragons. I suppose that's pretty good if we if we use our Engage, because then it'll be good against fell dragons. If it initiates combat, it gives you an additional Avo +30. Avo increases with high speed. I don't know whether that's telling you that the Avo it gives you increases with high speed, or whether in general it's just trying to tell you that Avo scales with speed. Unyielding ++, again, it's okay, but if you're at 39%, which is actually it could be at 40 it could trigger. Let's say you're at 40%, you add another 40, 80%, you're still in a little bit of danger, but like it's not incredible. And then Avo and then Deep Synergy. Yeah, so there's nothing really in here that is that cool. Yeah, usually they get an extra ability in the second half, but I guess we didn't get one here. We just get more of the same. Alright, it's fine. It's good. It'll work. Right, nothing for us to think about in terms of equipping other people though. What I'm going to do is I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching, and next time, well, it's more Somniel. Do we actually have any Somniel coming up? Pandreo and Mavir. And no bond conversations. It might be a quick Somniel. I might see if we can do another one of our ones in the backlog, which would mean that it's probably, if I go to our ally notebook, we were in Brodia, right? So we did Amber, Jade, so it's probably Citrine and Lapis next, I think. I don't think we've done all of them. Yeah, so it's probably Citrine, Lapis, Yunaka, although we might have done all of Yunaka. Anyway, we'll see. Right, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Rise from 1,000 years ago.